Building for 2050 is a major research project funded by the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, designed to help house builders meet the urgent challenge of delivering low-cost, low-carbon homes across England and Wales.
40% of our carbon emissions as a country is through buildings, and a significant amount of that is homes. This is why this project is happening. It's looking across case studies, multiple stakeholders, to find out which way this policy should go.
We want to understand where the cutting edge of innovation is in relation to housing construction, and I'm hoping that this project will help to provide some tested solutions, more evidence for policy in this area. So this research is fundamental to understanding the best low carbon strategies for new homes to help reduce the country's contribution to climate change by 2050.
Over the 5-year research period, 4 low-carbon housing developments across England and Wales have been monitored, from the design phase through construction and handover to new residents. Further research investigated the perceptions of low-carbon homes with industry and consumers. The findings reveal an optimistic yet challenging picture for the future of sustainable house building in the UK.
We've got an interesting project here which is doing both social research, which means asking people for their views, and physical research, which means testing the homes, seeing how well they're built and measuring how much energy they use when people live in them, people like you and me.
When engaging with future residents, the research team started by exploring the desires and barriers that potential new occupants expressed when faced with the prospects of moving into a low-carbon home.
Is there a demand for these type of homes from residents? What do they expect these homes will actually be like living in? I think it's absolutely crucial we understand the actual experience for residents living in these homes.
A growing number of people are concerned about climate change and wanting to minimise their impact, and also concerned about rising energy costs.
I mean, there's a huge amount of building going on in the UK at the moment, and it feels like quite a big area that there could be an impact on the environment through. It's cheaper to live in. I think there's an appetite for it at the moment, like people are quite keen to make life choices that are more sustainable.
This early engagement with residents showed that low energy bills and lower environmental impact were key drivers for many residents. All residents were driven by the promise of warmth, comfort, and better air quality. However, there were significant concerns around issues of functionality, the performance of new technologies, and increased build costs. By 2018, construction was underway at all 4 developments.
50 million. We've been contracted to lead the design reviews and the construction site observations on this project. And part of that has entailed interviewing all the supply chain. Myself and my team, we've interviewed almost 100 people now, everybody working on each of the case studies, and then also going to site and reviewing what's going on each site.
There's no one from the contractor to us to the subcontractors that aren't learning throughout the entire process. This has been challenging at times, but it's our first step in what we hope will be part of designing homes for the future.
There's constantly new technology coming out, and I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to technology, and I like new things. Once you get past that, and once you get past the training, it's plain sailing.
Findings from construction reviews revealed a range of observations. All 4 sites used electric heating with different types of heat pump at 3 schemes, and 3 of the 4 sites using solar panels. Insulation and air tightness levels were better than standard new homes, but did not always meet developer targets and specifications. Good construction quality was more difficult to achieve in schemes when combining complex technologies, particularly for the first time. Analysis revealed a range of extra construction costs, from 1% to 18% extra, depending on the complexity of energy systems and development funding. By 2020, all 4 developments had been completed. When residents moved in, sample homes were monitored and energy and environmental data were collected.
We're measuring things like internal temperatures in winter and in summer. We've been measuring humidity levels, CO2 levels,
And in addition, we've been measuring all of the energy use in the homes.
The data collected revealed a widespread mix of findings. Homes were more airtight and needed less heating than traditional properties. Whilst the homes were generally low carbon, this did not necessarily translate to low energy bills due to the price of electricity and issues with some of the innovative building technology. Homes were very comfortable in winter, but 3 case studies reported some instances of overheating in summer. Residents kept diaries and took part in resident interviews over the course of up to a year of occupancy, in one case longer, and the research team were able to collect information on what it was like to live in these homes.
I've been here just over a year. It seems quite low cost, so my energy costs have been really good. In the winter it's really warm and it retains the heat really well, which means in the summer it does get quite hot.
Yeah, the air is fresh and clean and there's no kind of mold problem in the bathroom, for example.
I think for me the main thing is it's hassle-free, so that's one of the nice things that I like.
And we always have hot water, which is very important for our family.
It's still early days, there have been some teething issues, but it's all about understanding those issues and how they can be looked at and resolved going forward with future schemes.
In 2022, a comprehensive report will be published, revealing findings of the project. The challenge to build low-carbon homes at scale which meet consumer expectations is huge. Whilst we have witnessed impressive ambition, knowledge and innovation in this research, there are lessons that need to be learnt, and significant changes are necessary to deliver successful, low-carbon homes at scale. Most significantly, it's going to take a change in culture. How we build, how we use, and how we look after our homes.
This type of research, identifying the kinks that are currently there, any issues and how to overcome them, will just build confidence in people's understanding and comfort in choosing to live in this type of home.
I think it's really exciting times for sustainable housing. Everybody wants to do better, they want to produce better performing homes. I'm really excited about our findings, the potential outcomes. I think they have great potential to change policy and actually more importantly demonstrate to industry that these sorts of homes are very buildable, they're cost effective and they're being done now.
Further information on the research findings will be published on the website later this year.